I'm Arnaldo Fernandez, and this is Chemcenter.
We start today's episode with an interesting story on the top 5 decays of the year and the damage that they have caused. Here is Alex with more info on the subject.
Thanks, Kyle. Well, this really is an interesting subject, as more knowledge about these decays are discovered. The top 5 types of decays are alpha radiation, which gives off a positively charged helium nucleus and occurs when a nuclei is too massive. Beta radiation, which gives off an electron. This occurs when there needs to be a decrease in the neutron to proton ratio and occurs when a nuclei is too massive. Beta radiation, which gives off an electron. This occurs when there needs to be a decrease in the neutron to proton ratio. The positron emission is the release of a positron, which increases the neutron to proton ratio. Electron capture is when a nucleus traps an electron, which increases the neutron to proton ratio. And the last one, gamma radiation. This is the release of energy and occurs in the same time as other types of radiation. Back to you guys.
Oh, well.
Yes, okay.
Alright, thanks Alex, and I guess we're on to our next subject.
Alright, so next we're gonna go out to our field reporter, Mattias Perrone, that's sure to give you a contusion, because we're talking about some fusion.
I really need a new job. Anyways, as our dear good old friend Arnaldo has already stated, I'll be talking about fusion and how it works. Fusion is a combination of two small nuclei. This is the, the type of reaction that occurs in the stars. It creates larger, more stable nuclei. Fusion is capable of creating very large amounts of energy, but requires a large amount of heat to take place. Unlike fission, it does not create radioactive waste.
Thank you, Mr. Perrone, for that interesting information on fission and fusion.
Now here are the top 5 plays for fission and fusion for this week.
Good.
Top 5 biggest nuclear bombs are in this order. Number 5, Hiroshima. Now, this Hiroshima explosion was conducted by the United States on Japan, particularly the city of Hiroshima. It devastated the city, leveling the center and killing massive amounts. It was the first ever use of an atomic weapon in war. Very devastating, as you can see by the wreckage. This is what would come to be the status quo for weapons around the world, and nothing as devastating has ever been used since Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Number 4, Trinity. The Trinity explosion was a practice round, you could say. It was a test conducted in the New Mexico desert by the United States prior to the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Number 3, we have Mike. Now, Mike was a revolutionary device. It was a hydrogen bomb, first ever. It was a fusion device that was detonated in the Pacific. This is important because it ushered in a whole new type of nuclear explosions. At number 2, we have Bravo. This, while not the largest ever conducted, it is the largest conducted by the United States. It was 15 megatons and was conducted in the Pacific Ocean. Now, the scale of this is massive. The destruction this would do if dropped on a civilian population is enormous and cannot be understated at all, or overstated for that matter. This is massive. Number 1, Tsar Bomba. This is the largest nuclear detonation by man ever. It was conducted on October 30th, 1961 by the Soviet Union. It was 57 megatons. Now, compared to the United States' largest ever nuclear test of 15 megatons, this is almost 4 times larger. This is like the Soviet Union saying, look at us, we're better than you. This is an example of how Nuclear race was a competitive affair between the United States and the Soviets.
Those top 5 plays were brought to you by Soviet Russia.
And North Korea.
All those nuclear bombs shown in the video didn't even stand to their full potential. They can cause major damage throughout the world.
Major.
Those thermonuclear bombs are basically like the steroids of war.
What my friend here is trying to say is that if a country like, let's say, Nigeria were to go up against America, they would lose because we take a bunch of steroids. Now here are 2 experts on the ethics of using nuclear bombs during war. Good?
Hello, my name is Seymour.
My name's Harold.
We're the debate team of nuclear chemistry.
I'm here to argue that using nuclear bombs in warfare is in fact ethical.
I'm here to argue that using nuclear weapons in war is not good for anything.
I disagree because they save our soldiers' lives, and that's what's most important.
They also kill millions of lives.
I disagree. They don't kill anyone.
I disagree with everything you're saying because they kill everything in their path.
Fisticuffs, good sir.
What the? How many times do I have to tell you? Millions of people dying in countries is because of the nuclear bombs.
Nuclear weapons are a great deterrent against war. I don't know what you're talking about.
They're a great deterrent that causes cancer in millions of people too.
They were only used twice. They are amazing deterrents.
Okay, but what if it happens again?
It won't happen again.
So, no more nukes.
Well, they're there to keep war away, and if it does happen, then we'll just blow the crap out of whoever we're attacking.
I really don't want nukes ever, so we don't have to worry about that stuff.
But then Russia has nukes, and then they're going
Who
to blow
cares
us
about
up.
Russia?
They want our vodka.
They want our vodka?
Yes.
I thought they already have enough.
They never have enough vodka.
Okay, well, I say nukes are done.
I disagree.
I disagree with you.
I disagree. Fisticuffs, good sir.
No! Well, we are really sorry you guys had to watch that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
They're interns. I mean,
They don't get paid.
not at all. Well, yeah, that's all we have for nuclear chemistry on this show. I mean, there's nothing else we could talk about.
I think that's a good place to wrap.
This show's not gonna end on a good note. I see. We don't have enough good lines. So, there you go. Thanks, Mr. Perrone, for that interesting information on fission and fusion.
Now here are the top 5 plays for fission and fission.
Those top 5 plays were brought to you by Soviet Russia.
And North Korea, JK, because no, that was bad. Next one.
Those top 5 plays were brought to you by Soviet Russia.
And North Korea.
Those bombs didn't even stand to their full potential.
Now here are 2 experts on the matter of, I forgot. What? Okay, just go, you'll cut it.
Did you just record that?
No.
Sorry for all that. That's my fault.
I disagree. It's all his fault.